Hey guys, and welcome to Car Guy 1999 Reviews. Today, thanks to Infiniti of Nashua, we have the 2024 Infiniti QX60 Autograph. Now, obviously, I work in Infiniti of Nashua, so I'm going to say, now that the 24s are landed, all of the 2023s are being discounted and need to go. We're obviously going to make a deal work. If you want the 2024, I'll have a link to that one in the description. At that same link, you can obviously view any and all QX60s for sale. We sell anywhere in the continental 48, the not upper 48, the 48 states, and obviously we can arrange shipping and obviously stuff like that. Obviously at the buyer's cost, we can arrange shipping stuff and all that fun jazz. But for 2024, very, very minor tweaks. Nothing really has changed. I do think they updated the resolution of this cluster. It is just way sharper than the 2020. Well, not way. Enough that I'm like, wait a minute, that's definitely been revised. This one is grand blue over graphite. You can see absolutely gorgeous running, well, taillights I should say. With the Autograph, you get the two-tone roof as optional. So this one's two-tone grand blue over graphite, has cargo pack for an as tested price of $69,325. 3.5 liter naturally aspirated V6, 295 horsepower, and I want to say 268 pound-feet of torque, 270 pound-feet of torque, very, very close. QX50 and 55 are 268 horsepower, that's where I got it from. Now, for the new generation, it is mated to a 9-speed torque converter automatic. That's right, the CVT from the previous gen is gone, and now we use a torque converter, much to everybody's, how do I say that, happiness, liking. You can see the running lights. We call this piano key running lights, because look, white key, black key, white key, black key, white key. Ebony and ivory. All right, I'm done with the stupid piano analogies. Let's take this thing for a ride. We have some nasty thunderstorms rolling through. I really don't want to be stuck in them. You can sort of start to see it. We're obviously at dusk here, but all through here, underneath here, in these door pockets, around the cup holders, in here, and all underneath there is ambient lighting. That is sensory trim levels, and above that have that, the Autograph is going to have quilted leather. I do believe with the graphite, this is a dark blue stitching, and you have white contrast stitching. Well, it's not white, it's like a graphite color. Perfect around view monitor with moving object detection. That's what the MOD stands for in them. You also have your virtual rear view mirror. Autograph only comes with captain's chairs in the second row, which means if you need 7 passenger, you have to stick to sensory and below. Autograph gives you 6 passenger seating, correct? Yes. Overall, I think this is almost like a 2-generation jump. This thing is completely different from the previous generation, and it feels like a 2-generational jump in terms of driving condition. Well, driving, wow. This is what happens when I film at the end of the day instead of the beginning. I've been up and working for 12 hours now, and my brain is absolutely cooked. So, in terms of driving characteristics, this thing feels like a whole different car. It still has a little bit of sporty feel to it. You can drop into manual mode, use the paddle shifters, stuff like that. Obviously plenty of power and torque. But just in terms of luxury feel, feels a class above the previous gen. Yes, the QX60 Limited was a great car, but it was so dated at the end that it actually made it feel less luxurious. Because part of luxury is feeling cutting edge and having all of that technology. That's why when you look at Mercedes S-Classes from 20 years ago, you're like, hey, all those features that car has are in a Nissan Sentra now. It's because of trickle-down technology. Technology starts in luxury cars and works its way down. So what does this have? Well, actually, this is our acceleration straight, so I'll shut up for half a minute. So what does this have for cutting edge technology? Well, it does have massaging seats, something that has worked its way from like things like Rolls-Royce and is starting to get into mainstream luxury. You have partial, well, it's hands-on radar cruise control called ProPilot Assist. Obviously radar cruise, stuff like that. Ambient lighting now, which is starting to be expected in luxury cars. Heads-up display, which I don't know why I didn't turn. Oh, is it set way too high? There it is. You have your heads-up display. Heated, cooled seats. You know, it's just everything that wireless CarPlay. Android Auto is still wired for the time being. But everything that the previous generation was like, okay, yeah, what else can we add? This now has it. So it's, and plus just the materials, the whole design of the interior has been brought into modern current day. This car is now 2 years old. It launched in 2022, or late 21 as a 22. And now we're going into 24. So this thing's been around for 2 model years now. And it still feels new. I obviously know what's in the pipeline for this car. And there's definitely, Infiniti's working to not have as big of model lifelines, or how do I put that? Not lifelines, but life expectancy. Their product cycle, that's it. They're trying to thin it down and make more changes. So for the next 10 years, Infiniti has a lot planned. I know a lot of what is coming, but not a lot is public, so I'm going to shut my mouth on that. But the QX60 does have a variant coming out in the coming years. So it's looking like a refresh of kinds is not going to be 10 years down the line like it was with the previous gen. So Infiniti's really trying their hardest right now at reinventing the brand. They've just come out with new dealership designs, a new logo. They're really pushing themselves in a new direction. The new QX60 was the first kind of glimpse at that future. The new QX80, when that comes out next year, that's going to be an even bigger look at the future of the Infiniti brand. And I definitely think, even though everybody talks about Infiniti is dead, they are putting millions, if not billions of dollars into research and development. They're committed to the, Nissan is committed to the Infiniti brand. Infiniti's not going anywhere. And I think once you see the products that are coming out, I think you guys will be very impressed with what direction Infiniti is going, and just kind of what we're gonna be doing in the coming years. This is the closest thing we have to that next step. Wow, let there be light. But we have a lot of things in the pipeline. And I might be one of the only reviewers that thinks of Infiniti positively, but I think in the coming years, viewpoints are definitely going to change, because there's some pretty cool things in the pipeline. So thank you guys so much for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. I'll see you all in the next one.